Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Shobha from Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering, Department of Information Science and Engineering, subject Object Oriented Programming with Java. In this, we will discuss about using super keyword. Using the super keyword in Java. In Java, the super keyword is a powerful tool that allows developers to access and manipulate the properties and method of a class's superclass. By understanding how to effectively use super, programmers can write more organized, efficient, and maintainable code. In this, we will explore the various ways super can be leveraged to improve your Java programming skills. What is super keyword? Superclass access. The super keyword provides a way for subclass to access and call method, constructor, and variables from its immediate superclass. This allows for code reuse and helps maintain the hierarchical relationship between classes. Method overriding. When a subclass overrides a method from its superclass, super can be used to call the original superclass variation for the method. This is useful when the subclass need to perform additional functionality while still leveraging the superclass implementation. Accessing superclass constructors. Innovating superclass constructing. When a subclass is instantiated, the superclass constructor is automatically called. However, you can use the super method to explicitly call a specific superclass constructor passing the necessary argument. Chaining constructor. Subclass constructor can call superclass constructor using super, allowing for the chaining of constructor calls. This is useful for initializing subclasses fields that depends on superclass fields or methods, avoiding duplication. By calling superclass constructor, subclasses can avoid duplicating code and maintain a clear separation of conquer between the classes in the inheritance hierarchy. Innovating superclass method. Accessing overridden method. When a subclass overrides a method from its superclass, super can be used to call the original superclass variation for the method. This is useful when the subclass needs to perform additional functionality while still leveraging the superclass implementation. Calling superclass and utility method. Subclasses can be used super to call utility method defined in the superclasses even if the subclass has not overridden them. This allows the subclass to reuse superclass functionality without duplicating code, maintaining hierarchical relationship. Using super to call superclass method helps previous the hierarchical relationship between classes, making the code more organized, maintainable, and easy to understand. Accessing superclass instance variable. Accessing protected variables. Subclasses can use super to access protected instance variable defined in the superclass. This allows the subclasses to leverage and the superclasses state and behavior without duplicating code, avoiding name conflicts. If a subclass defines a variable with the same name as a superclass variable, super can be used to explicitly explicitly reference the superclass variable and avoid naming conflicts. Maintaining encapsulation. While super can access protected variables, it's generally best to use gettr and setter method to maintain encapsulation and avoid directly accessing instance variable from outside the class. Consistency and clarity. Using super to access superclass instance variable helps maintain consistency and clarity in the code, making it easy to understand the relationship between classes in the instance hierarchy. Using super with method overriding. Calling overridden method. When a subclass overrides a method from its superclass, super can be used to call the original superclass variation for the method. This is useful when the subclass needs to perform additional functionality while still leveraging the superclass implementation. Accessing overridden variable. Simply, sim- Similarly to accessing method, super can be used to access overridden instance variable from the super. This is particularly useful when the subclass needs to reference the superclass states during method execution. Maintaining flexibility by using super in a overridden method, subclasses can extend the functionality of the superclass while still allowing future subclasses to override the method again and provide their own unique implementation. Advantages of using super keyword. Code reuse. Using super allows subclasses to leverage the functionality and state of their superclasses, promoting code reuse and reducing duplication. Hierarchical relationship. Super helps maintain the inheritance hierarchy, making the code more organized, maintainable, and easy to understand. Flexibility. By using super, subclasses can extend the functionality of their superclasses while still allowing future subclasses to override and provide their own unique implementation. Encapsulation. Carefully use of super helps maintain encapsulation by allowing subclasses to access protected member of their superclasses without directly exposing their limitation of best practices. Avoid overuse. While super is powerful tool, overusing it can lead to complex and hard to maintain code. Use it judicially and only when necessary. Maintain encapsulation. When accessing superclass member, prefer using getter and setter method to maintain encapsulation and avoid direct access to instance variable. Clearly document uses. Clearly documents of document the use of super in your code to help other developers understand the purpose and con- context of its usage. Content of its usage. Consider composition over inheritance. In some cases, compositions may be a better design choice than inheritance, reduc- reducing the need, reducing the need for super. Thank you.